talk about products. When you look at a product that you're going to go out there and sell, you want to look at something, of course, that we talked about has residual income. All right? But you want to find something that fits a lot of needs and a lot of wants. And I've invented a word that everybody has heard before, and I call it square. And by square, I mean not in size or shape, but in selling performance. Okay? A square product sells to all sexes. Sunglasses sell to both men and women. Sunglasses sell to people of all ages. They sell to the rich, the poor. Okay? Somebody that's a billionaire still needs a pair of sunglasses. If he's at a hotel, he's not going to go buy a $500 pair. He's going to buy what's in the hotel. He just happens to need them. And if somebody's poor, they can't afford to buy a $200 or $300 pair. They can only afford to buy a $10 or $12 pair. But they still want something that looks like it's a $400 pair. All right, so sunglasses sell to both the rich and the poor. They sell to all religions. They'll sell to Catholics. They'll sell to Jewish people. They'll sell to Muslim people. They'll sell to people that don't have any religion. So there's no bar there. Sunglasses sell both warm and cold. Now this one surprises people. And I'll tell you this, I've been in the sunglass business for 20 years. More sunglasses are sold in the wintertime than there are in the summertime. And the reason why is because in all of the northern states, people go outside without their sunglasses. They go skiing. They go wherever they're going thinking, oh, I don't need sunglasses. It's the wintertime. As soon as they get outside, what do they see? Snow glare. And the first thing they do is they're blinded by the snow glare and they buy sunglasses. Or goggles, if they're skiing. All right, so sunglasses sell in Alaska and they'll sell in Australia in the same way. The warm and the cold climates. There are no sizes to sunglasses. Sunglasses are pretty much standard. All right, you've got some bigger frames, some smaller frames, but by and by they're pretty much one size fits all. You've got children's sunglasses, pretty much by age group. There's some real little baby glasses. There's some teen glasses. But when you look at the adult sunglasses, they're all pretty much the same size. All right. They don't decompose, decay, or become outdated. Sunglasses are square. That's what I mean by square. They're a very solid product. They're very easy to ship. They come in a box like this, and it's actually a square box. The sunglasses will come in a square box, all right? There are 12 pair in a box, and they come in a little Ziploc bag like this to keep them from getting scratched or dirty. They weigh 1 pound per dozen. So when you ship them on eBay or on the internet or to a customer in Alaska or to Australia or Venezuela, wherever you're shipping them to, you know how much they weigh. On average, 1 pound per dozen. There are 25 dozen sunglasses in a case. That's 300 pair. There are 900 cases in a container. That's a 40-foot container. It'll cost you about $3,000 to ship a 40-foot container across the ocean, and then about $5,000 for an American to take it off the boat, and then about $4,000 to ship it from California to Florida, where we are here today. So that's very inexpensive when you boil it all down to a per piece cost. You're talking 22,500 dozen sunglasses for no more than $10,000 to ship it from China to here. So that's not even 50 cents a dozen for shipping. So it's pretty cheap. When we ship sunglasses, 25 dozen in a case, we can ship them from here to California, and it costs us about $1 through UPS. Because you're talking a small shipment versus a pallet shipment. And the reason that I say all this to you is because you need to know this. If you're going to distribute sunglasses and be a sunglass dealer, you may not ever think you're going to sell a container of sunglasses. But I'll tell you this. Someday, you might sit on an airplane on the way to your vacation spot, and you might sit next to Michael Duke. Does anybody know who Michael Duke is? He's the CEO of Walmart. Absolutely. If you sit next to Michael Duke one day, and you happen to know who he is, and you show him your sunglasses, you might say, wow, this is great. Sign me up. I'll take 22,500 dozen. And then you whip out your little iPhone, because now we've got all this technology, and on your iPhone you got this new app. What's the app called?
Go Payment.
Go Payment. And we can run 22,500 dozen right on Michael Duke's credit card, provided he's got that kind of a limit. And if he doesn't, he'll try to get some credit out of us, which will probably never pay us, but that's a whole other story. I don't personally know Michael Duke, and this is not sanctioned by Michael Duke. However, if I ever do meet Michael Duke, I will try to sell him sunglasses. So now you guys know a little bit about what square is, and you know how many is in a container.